Welcome, everybody, to another episode of the Co-Watch Party episodic series of Super Sentai. Yeah, this is going to be continuous, and if you don't know, I'm going to let you know. What you do is you check out the links below how to watch Super Sentai, and also provided some YouTube links that are free. They're all subtitled, -1, but we already passed that episode. And if your region allows you, you can watch this for free with those links. So you don't even buy anything. But some of the other links are free, especially on Sling. You do have to sign up, have the app or website. It's a little thing to do. But hey, you have access to watch this live with us. And at the end of this, I'll get into details of how to watch the other ones with us going forward. But this is our third to last episode of the Super Sentai Watch Party, where you queue it up on your end, and I have the links and of details. The first episode at the beginning, the next two at a minute 30 mark. I go 3, 2, 1, play. You press play on your end on the play. Have good rhythm or close, it'll work. And we all enjoy it together. And you enjoy my wonderful guests at the Bat Channel experiencing this for the first time. So it's an action review for them, and I love having them here, and we need to get them here with Trey and Super Bro Corey. Hooah! They already got the poses. You guys are so Super Sentai. You have it down. It's in your soul. I feel it.
Zyuranger!
Yes!
You already know. Like, this show is like starting to affect us. I feel like there's just moments where like we'll start to do the whole like motions, and I realize every time I'm like ready to like mess someone up on like a video game, I'll do like Dino Buckler.
Right?
Like,
Dude, I woke up early this morning and I rewatched 39. And,
oh, you did?
Yeah. And I noticed myself like when it went to like a break, or like when they do, I was like, oh, I was like, oh.
Yeah.
It's a moment when your like wife
like,
is like,
yeah,
making breakfast, and then all of a sudden she sees you like in the background, just like Zyuranger, and she's like, "What are you doing?" Like, I forgot you were here.
Yeah. Well, every time I pick up a pen now, I'm just like, "Ooh."
Oh, that's so cute, bro. I love it. You guys excited for anything going forward? We have, after this episode, the next two ones are 4 episodes each. We've completed this movie.
I'm trying not to think about.
Okay, good.
Final episodes. I brought it up, and now you've ruined my day. No, just kidding.
Sad face, my bad.
Sorry. Kojay.
Yeah, I was well, we're setting up for the show today, and it's we're a little bit I guess technically when they see the show, we'll be in the past. So it's St. Patty's Day today. And
for this day of recording.
I'm wearing green for St. Patty's Day, but as you're setting up the show today, I saw the title of this next episode, and I'm like,
and the audience will too.
Oh boy. So,
I don't have the heart to even say it. Let y'all see it.
I feel like it's going to be a little bit of a roller coaster today.
Yeah, what do we start? It's their fault, not mine.
Do we already say "damn you, Kojay"? Is that like?
No, I think the hashtag is "damn it, Kojay."
Damn it, Kojay.
Damn
yeah,
it, damn it, Kojay.
Damn it.
Yep.
Hey, Trey, last one for the Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters. Sometimes the Sri Lankan Indian accent comes in. Ghostbusters. What? Where'd that come from? So it bleeds in. It's like we have, Desi Americans. We have a little switch. It's like I'm going. What the fuck? Where'd that come from? It like breaks in. It's a little glitch. But the Ghostbusters watch party. Trey earned a damn it Trey hashtag damn it Trey for getting people emotional. I think that's a merit badge, so good job.
It is.
Yeah, it should get like a little Xbox achievement that pops up like bloop.
Oh yeah. You have earned this trophy.
You already know.
Yes. I like the Bat Channel. This is battalion friendly and fighters friendly, and anyone who wants to join friendly Super Sentai. And we're gonna get into it. We have it queued up at the 00 mark, episode 40. And are you gentlemen ready to go?
Zyuranger, we ready?
Yes, let's do it. All right, in 3, 2, 1, play.
Rawr.
Zyuranger!
Zyuranger! Zyuranger! All I know. Zyuranger! Zyuranger!
You know, I was thinking about the Ghostbusters theme when we had it.
Yeah.
And it was very not like Ghostbusters gonna F you up, you know. It's very up spirit lifting like this theme song.
Yeah, they're very
and I get
kind of
that vibe now.
Yeah.
Like some
totally.
pro wrestlers have an uplifting theme song going in or something that's not threatening, but they are threatening when it has to be. But it's them, it's their identity, you know?
Yeah. And I think what's so cool about that, you know, the Ray Parker Jr. Ghostbusters theme, it feels like a jingle for them, you know, like as a commercial, because it's a very like commercialized film in a way, you know, with even the characters, like they're building this business, and it's a great kind of like reflection of that.
Yeah.
Zyuranger!
Yeah, I like that.
And
then I get it.
Look at that pose. Never gets old.
Right.
Oh wow, they did shoot this at night. Whoa.
Oh. Ruh-roh.
Huh. Whoa.
He has to be dreaming. He's dreaming. Wake up.
Has to be. Corey.
Oh, you're okay.
The way he started running faster, just laughing.
Like, this is worse.
Why are you so sweaty? I was watching Cops.
Yeah, that's like right in your face. I guess they're prepping you. I don't know.
Ooh, that's a single.
Stretching the back. Red flowers, he's Red Ranger.
Oh, I don't like this. This is like some Freddy
Clotho.
Oh, girl, man.
This damn thing.
Clotho.
Yeah.
Clotho. I have to say, all this creepy stuff, this definitely gives it a harder edge than its replicant.
Oh my god.
I hate this thing.
Yeah, I don't like Clotho.
She's creepy and mean.
Like, maybe they see so many people die, they're just like, numb to it, and they're like, "We're gonna let you know," but hey, it's the way it is.
We just need to give this dude some candle wax. Build the candle back up. Be all right.
That'd be cool.
Boy. They read really quick.
Yeah, they're skimming. Maybe they're just looking for the bold.
I like how they just look at like random places in the book too. They're just like,
Yeah.
nope.
they like look at like what 20%, 10% of the book.
Oh well.
A little highlight reel.
The moment we realized this wasn't a kid show. Oh.
This is cool, actually.
Yeah.
Right, show that.
Yusoken. They gotta play it. Yeah.
Oh, it's so cool. Oh. Finish him.
Mm-hmm.
What? Still hits.
Yeah, man.
The single tear. They'll get you.
Yeah. I like that when they switch their weapons in the shield or the armor.
Team Brachia. I just love how Bracken's like, man, you want some too?
Hey, I don't appreciate you smiling when you tell me how many hours I have left.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, how else would you want a doctor to tell you, right? Like, so you're gonna die in 3 hours.
Mm-hmm.
I'm lucky you're still alive.
It's what happens, sir, when you swallow an entire apple.
Whoa.
Crazy.
Man. Oh, that was a good doll.
Yeah.
It's all the leg was left
Right.
up in his face. That has to be the rooftop of the building that the basement takes it down to their portal to their base. That's what I think. They only showed it once. It's like a highlight filler reel.
Right.
In a lot of animes, you'll have one episode that like goes over the course events of some character or some journey.
Team.
Zyuranger.
Oh, the main episode with
Yeah.
the apple above the enemy that she had to shoot.
That was
She
cool.
was in her dream. Hey, I like this song.
Oh. You know what this feels like? This feels like Rocky 3. He's like
Yeah, the
looking
training
through all this
montage.
past right before the
Yeah.
Clubber Lane fight.
They did something like that again in Rocky 4, which I appreciated. But
Yeah.
Rocky 3 did it first. Oh, I like that one. That's when they forged the sword.
Oh yeah, I remember that thing. That was dope.
Goose. Done.
Done.
Dylan.
That's like competitor. Dylan. Son of a.
Oh, rest in peace, Carl Weathers, man.
Yeah, man.
That still hurts.
I love Carl Weathers. So glad we got him in The Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Right?
High Magistrate, man.
It's hard.
Bend on a dollar.
We haven't seen this dude in a while, I feel.
Oh.
Dang, this music is really good here.
Yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Oh, she's stalling.
Ah, you evil lady.
We're gonna harvest that
She
eye,
is.
buddy.
What? Whoa. Rara. Oh, snap.
She's a deceiver, you know?
Do-do-do-do-do.
Or is no, that can't be Dragon Caesar. Or that's the eyeball guy. He controls what you see.
This is awesome.
Everyone's like, dang it, we just rebuilt this harbor from the last time he destroyed it.
The amount of construction contracts throughout this city is just phenomenal. That's the real career to do.
Yeah. You always have business.
Yep.
Same with
And
New
the
York
people
with
that
all the
sells
superheroes there.
Concrete,
that?
they're just like, yeah. Destroy
Let them
more.
go ham. Come on, just destroy the city.
Ooh, I like that.
In destruction, there is always profit. Ooh. Oh.
Ooh. Yeah, let's go.
Here we go.
Oh.
He makes such a funny noise.
So at the time that was happening, this is what happened up until then.
Oh.
What?
He's like, that's my next passenger.
Hmm.
Oh,
Wait,
it's
we have
gonna
an
be based on a
announcer? Is they
cliffhanger,
leaving us
isn't
on
it?
this? Oh, he had another dream. That's why. A repeating dream.
Oh my gosh.
Damn.
Good news is we don't have to wait a week.
Yes. No waiting. Woo. Oh man. We're just gonna cue this up, ladies and gentlemen.
That was intense.
Yeah, there's no words.
Personally, I'm okay with what Dragon Caesar did. So
I'm gonna keep that in. Yeah.
I mean,
You Dragon Caesar sympathizer.
You and your green background.
it's just a very Godzilla thing to do, just
Is it-
destroy an entire city. Why not? Yeah.
I give you props, sir.
Thank you.
All right, we are ready, ladies and gentlemen. We're queued up at the minute 30-second mark. So 3, 2, 1. Where do I live?
Oh, gave us a triple punch, Corey. You got the combo going.
Dude, I love it. All this time.
Just don't pay the ferryman.
Yeah. I don't know why his laugh is so like funny, dude. Blazeberry?
Blazeberry.
They want him to blaze it up before he goes.
Oh, it's so perfect. It's like totally taking me back to like Showa era.
Isn't it great?
I even just love just the shots up, you know, given its size. It's towering figure.
It's pretty much Godzilla with body armor. Like if he had his own like armored suit mech.
Mecha Godzilla. Yo. We need a Dragon Caesar versus Godzilla edit.
Dude, that'd be sick.
Ooh.
I think Godzilla still wins, though.
Of course he wins.
Yeah, definitely.
Godzilla beats Mecha G, so you know.
That's what I was basing it off of.
Well, that's not entirely true. There's times Mecha G wins. And usually Godzilla needs help. Godzilla just call the Guardians to help him out.
That was
Godzilla's Mothra. Sometimes.
He's excited. He's like, yes.
Oh.
Oh. Oh. Hell.
Notice Bandora really wants the Zyurangers out first. I think she's trying to punish the Zyurangers as much as possible to get Burai out. She's got a little pin of her staff.
Oh,
she's looking for the timeless room.
Oh,
she wants a timeless room.
Why?
That's interesting.
What are you up to, Bandora?
So on top of defeating the Zyuranger, she's got another goal.
What?
Whoa, new track from that flute.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep, dragon.
Making me sleepy.
I knew it. It wasn't Dragon Caesar. That calm down tone was cool.
Graham Jesus is gonna be pissed. He's like, "Who is this imposter?"
Dang, it was a trick the whole time.
I feel like
Love
he's
the
just coming
music.
up with tracks now.
Is he gonna disguise himself as a Green Ranger and go in now?
Mm.
Oh,
Dang.
What? Oh, shoot.
Dang.
Oh,
And he's
it's
got all those
not
powers
good.
too when he transforms.
You evil lady.
Oh, dang.
No.
Whoa.
Stab her with the dagger.
Whoa, they're
Oh,
battling.
sweet.
I've never seen, we never seen Rita in battle.
I was gonna say this is probably first time we've actually seen her throw down. No. Oh. Oh no.
Damn.
Little Timmy won't be coming home this Christmas.
Yeah, damn Bandora.
No. That gives us just enough time to watch the Snyder Cut. Let's go.
It does. Before we leave, bro, have you seen this movie? A lot of people petitioned.
It's like, seriously, that's what you want to do in her final 4 hours?
That's her last 4 hours.
Can't we just
Trey's
go
married,
and get some like
and his last 4 hours is watching the Snyder Cut.
Comment down below for your last 4 hours. What would you guys do?
Snyder Cut.
And please be appropriate.
One of my favorite Bollywood movies is only 12 minutes shorter than the Snyder Cut.
That gives you 12 extra minutes to do whatever you need.
I know, right?
Ooh.
That's why I was like, it's not really that long. It's just epic and perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Everything you need. That's true. Do, do, do.
What is this, Make-A-Wish Foundation now?
I guess it is.
What?
Whoa.
Oh. Yeah, that kid's actually living the dream. That would be dope as hell.
Yeah, that's cool.
I know where this is going.
We're going to Sacred Land. End of the story. Oh no. I think I see what Barai's gonna do. Ah, selfless hero. I'm not gonna say it in case any viewer doesn't know.
I think you're right.
But I have a good theory about why it's good. If I'll save it for after. Whoa. What?
Huh.
Maybe they do this mission without their super suits. Is that supposed to be Archangel Michael? I don't know.
Maybe.
Man, she's steps ahead of him in this.
Oh. You evil dude. What?
They're going to turn the people against them. Not the hero they deserve.
You're on mute, Corey. Or
Am I?
yeah, your mouth moved. I didn't hear anything.
Oh,
Unless you were yawning, then I don't know.
I said, not the hero they deserve.
But the one he needed.
Yeah, there you go. Hmm. Oh, dang, the people are against him.
My
Taking their
God.
stone and
Getting the
all.
rubble. Oh.
Hey, in all fairness, guys, they probably made your economy booming.
I don't know. For the construction industry.
You either die a hero.
Or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Oh,
that's not good.
He had to jump on that building.
that's
It's okay.
Sorry,
The building
big
broke my fall.
exactly.
Uh-oh.
Oh, dang. Nothing was wrong with him. He was just, he thought this was going to happen. Dang.
Oh, whoa.
Dude, we saw a mech take rubble off people, off a kid. That's cool. Dang.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Jesus. Well, where are they getting all these rocks?
I think from the destroyed rubble.
Uh,
That's what I would guess.
it's an endless supply. Wait.
When you hear the announcer, bro.
Is this where? Nah.
Wow. I thought it was all going to be in the first episode. Imagine back in the day, they had to wait a whole 7 days.
That's why I don't watch shows like that anymore.
Why you do this to me?
Now I wait for them to finish the season and binge watch it.
Even having to wait a minute for the next episode is unbearable.
What are you doing? Hurry up!
We're not. Yeah, we're gonna hurry up now.
Just get to it. Do it.
Do it. Okay, you guys, we're super queued up.
Some more Zyurangers, some more Super Sentai.
I love me some Super Sentai.
3, 2, 1, play. Oh, it goes right into it.
Oh,
that's why they held that long. Because what Johnny Cage in there? That guy was
Would you throw rocks at the Zyurangers, Trey?
would I throw rocks at the Zyurangers?
Mm-hmm.
If Dragon Caesar dies, yes. No.
What a title!
Oh,
Come on
wow.
now.
I do have to talk about the titles. I don't agree with them a lot. Why are they doing it for the kids? Like, hey, just so you know, prepare. This has happened.
Oh my God! Don't blame him.
Well, it's kind of his fault.
Dang.
He did track him down.
It's his fame.
His brother did that for another kid, and it helped.
Mm-hmm.
Don't shake him, homie.
It's not
Dang.
good.
Whoa!
God.
Bicycle swing kick.
Dang.
Oh, he only has like an hour and 7 minutes left.
Oh dang! This hit me. Get back in there. Get back in there. All right, I'm okay for a second. I always say if it goes to 2, right?
Yep.
Yeah, an hour left. He should have got Oscar. Eesh. Oh, it's actually really nice.
Oh, they sent the 2 knights. Wait, where's Boy and May though? Oh,
And rock
God.
slap at him.
Eee. Dope.
oh snap!
Oh, snap.
Whoa, what a shot! Damn!
That's cool.
A good soldier's death.
Yeah.
A good death is its own reward.
Whoa, the cockpit of Dragon Caesar.
That's really cool.
Oh, there they are. Me and Boy.
Whoa.
Yeah, broke that illusion.
Oh, God. Don't carry my boy's tail like that. What? What? Oh. Come on, Kojay. Wait. Oh.
Oh,
Oh. Oh, snap.
Oh man, time is
No.
going by
Oh,
quick.
God.
dang, this battle.
No.
He's sweating.
Oh, God.
Uh,
No. Don't give up. Come on,
ah,
Dang.
ah. Has a very Back to the Future music vibe going on right
Yeah.
now.
Mm.
Oh, God. No.
The Zyurangers are totally divided and nerfed because they can't even transform. Whoa, what a shot. Whoa. Whoa, that was. I felt that.
What?
Is there enough time though?
I know. It's
Mm-hmm. I always stand with the transformation. I like that.
Mm.
Uh, good. That's what you get.
We have to be like what, 3 minutes left?
if
Mm-hmm.
even.
Ah, God.
Oh.
2 left minutes. Nope. Of course.
Duh, duh, duh.
Oh gosh.
I don't know what's more painful, that tune misplaced or.
Lady of the Lake.
Man, she cute. All right,
You.
that's like what?
It is pretty.
This is very Zelda music, like when you hit those fairy temples. He didn't go to hell. Oh shit. Ah. Don't talk to me yet, guys. Leave me alone.
Damn it. Okay.
Got the hashtag.
Dang.
Ah.
Oh, that. All right. I didn't expect that again.
Mm.
God dang it.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Oh, damn you!
Damn!
No! Damn you!
Oh. Ah. Yeah, you should skip that one.
Coach is like, gosh, I'm crying again. I usually skip that one. Suckers.
I remember why. I don't see this trilogy again.
Grown ass men crying.
No.
Oh, I'm in touch with my emotions.
What was in the end of life? Ain't nothing wrong with the grown ass man crying every now and then. You ever seen that movie, Life?
Yeah.
Oh. I'm sure there's some psychological reason, explanation why we're badass further than that, but I don't feel it. Oh, here we go. Let's go next time.
Oh.
Oh, did you see Red had all the gear? I don't know why I said that.
Can we have a moment of silence?
Yeah.
Going out for Rai.
Yeah, man. Oof.
Damn, Kojay.
Yeah, this is a damn it, Kojay. Hashtag damn it, Kojay for sure. You're welcome.
I see what you're doing, Kojay. I'm on to you.
What am I doing?
Like, I'm just gonna get you play a bunch of different, take you to a bunch of different watch parties. And you're gonna cry.
Next watch party of the Bad Child is gonna be Fox and the Hound, and Yeller, Mice and Men, Shawshank Redemption. What else we got going on here? Love Actually, that gets me too. Oddly,
Love Actually gets you?
Yeah, because everyone's all happy in the end, and everything I've been through, and I'm like, it's Christmas.
I feel it in my fingers.
In my bone. Bones are soul, I forget. That's such a good movie, though. The director did another movie after that with it's called About Time. Highly recommend it.
Oh, it's
a good one. Really, really good one.
Well, I'll start with this.
Okay, I was going to talk about Time, but go for it.
Oh, dude, no, you
No, it's a great movie. The idea is like there's a lineage of the men in this family or in their family that they could go back to any time that they lived in and relive it and change time.
Oh.
But there's some rules, so it just shows how this guy uses that in his love life. So in a way, it's a drama, sci-fi, rom-com, but in an interesting way. And I feel it's like for men. Usually rom-coms are for ladies, like they gear towards that audience. So it's a cool one from director of Love Actually.
That's
About
cool.
Time, highly recommend.
About Time. I'll have to check that out. That sounds interesting.
Okay, sorry, what were you gonna say?
These last 3 episodes were very good. They knew originally I was kind of like with the first episode with it being such a highlight reel. I think, like, do they just need a filler? But I think they were trying to prepare you, make the moment heavier, to make you see the journey that all of our characters, especially Barai, has gone on, and it did its work. I knew it was coming. It was one of those things where, like, immediately when the kid was sick and there was most likely only going to be one chance for the elixir, you kind of knew Barai was going to make the sacrifice play. He's going to do the hero thing.
Because they're so Justice League about everything.
Yeah,
always do the right thing.
Yeah, and to me, it's like, I've said it a million times. There's a couple of themes that really get me, and sacrifice and courage is like in movies when I see that in the character, like that, just like I don't know why it always hurts me. It just like pains me to watch. Because I just think it's like beautiful when a person can kind of go beyond what their natural instincts, survival instincts are telling them to do believe in something that's greater than themselves. And that just always hits me. And Barai doing what he did, and it was like one of those things. The knife that slips in slowly, that waits years, and then it's slow twist. And you know what they were doing? They were like taking it, slipping it in your heart.
Yeah,
dude.
Like,
give your brother Geki the flute and your armor. And guess what? Dragon Caesar's now gonna cry.
Next episode.
Now we're gonna play the flute. And it's just like just the entire thing, and like, and we're gonna show you his final thoughts going through the valley of death, and sees that he saved the kid, and it's his last wish come true, and like he's fully accepted and happy with his life's journey, even though he didn't get to live like he wanted to, because there was that portion of it too. So they're just twisting the blade into the heart, and you're just like, I'm already crying, stop it.
Yeah, they went in, they moved around, and then they went
oh totally, yeah. It was like spaghetti. They like took your heart and just like started rolling up, like
you like it? We got a little bit more for you.
So punching us while we were down.
Yeah,
totally. An incredible episode. 3 episodes, really.
And they all felt like one for this.
This was like a
mathematical segment. I've never done it in 3s like this before, so it's like, wow, how this whole thing felt like one whole, like Monarch episode.
Did you kind of know, like, when you were playing this out?
No, I just mathematically divided it all. And it's like, there's 2 remainders, so the last 2 will have like an extra episode each. I just mathematically
it was really smart because the 3 episodes have really worked in a way where it's almost like the best way to watch it in a way, because sometimes it leaves you on a really good cliffhanger, and sometimes you get like a really good arc in there and stuff. So this was done very well, and kudos to you. God dang it. Just so
wow.
Thank God it's St. Patrick's Day. Now I can drink my sorrows away.
Right. The Green Ranger for St. Patrick's Day. Oh my God.
And see now the lights.
That's why I wore green today for St. Patrick's Day, and then I saw it like, oh shit. Where are you going?
You knew it. Okay. I'll save the question for after your response, Corey.
Oh yeah. No, I knew this was coming for a while now. I was feeling it, the build up, the tensions, the some of the foreshadowing in much earlier episodes where you knew that Geki was going to have to say goodbye, and that Barai was definitely there's an episode, can't remember how many episodes it was ago, but where it, like I mentioned in the commentary, where I was like, oh man, shit, Barai is definitely, he's good with it now. Like he's accepted his fate. And yeah.
But the hard part about that too, just to add on to it, Corey, is like even in the last couple of episodes, he's like, I want to live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's accepted it, but there's that side of him that's like, I want to live.
Yeah. For sure. And that's why, like the last few episodes gave me hope, and I still have a little bit of hope that there's going to be something that he helps with in the final episodes, like, because, he's going to the eternal life land.
Maybe he becomes a guardian himself in a way.
Yeah, maybe he's the, kind of fusions with Dragon Caesar or something like that. As one of the guardian gods. That'd be sweet.
And sorry, go ahead.
No, go for it.
I was just saying, like, and the fact that they're dragging, it's not even dragging, but they're continuing it with the next episode of seeing, and this is the thing I've loved about this show in particular, is that the Guardians, they all have souls. They all have,
they're sentient.
Yeah. And the fact that Dragon Caesar is now feeling the emptiness from losing his, his Zyuranger is freaking like, it's just the cherry on top of like you remember when we made you cry three episodes straight? You're gonna cry again.
Thanks for stealing what I was going to say, Trey, because that's exactly what I was going to say.
Oh,
sorry,
and then, but to add on to that, Trey, to that thought, it's going to be really interesting to see how they all process. How Geki process, how Dragon Caesar processes it, and I don't know. I feel like there's still going to be a little trick up the Guardian sleeves, but this was definitely 3 heavy episodes.
Yeah,
I felt like one.
It'll be interesting to see if there is a way to bring him back, or how they handle it.
Yeah. I don't think there's going to be a way to bring him back, but I think there's going to be a role.
Interesting. Okay. It's a really well done show, just the build up, and like Corey was saying earlier, like you knew it was coming. They were building up for like, I don't know, 30 episodes. They've been building this particular moment up, but they knew at the right time to kind of give you that last minute hope, but to also create that bit of tension where, the hero's going to make the play. He's going to make the decision. And it hurts still because it's coming. I think they just do wonderful complexities and layers to the character when there is that side of him that's saying, I want to live. I want to spend time with my brother because we just got, we just became friends. We just became a family. And to see it like taken away from him, but there's peace and there's calmness in it. And it's always those things, right? Like I love these are the responsibilities, the heaviness of what it means to be a hero, especially as superheroes making the tough decisions that, don't always benefit you, but benefit life. And I love that he even kind of reminds him, Bry reminds Geki just like, hey, like, this is a sad moment, right? He's like, but keep doing what you're doing. Fight for the children, fight for Earth. That's how you'll honor me in a way. And it's like, God, it's a good show.
Yeah. So how do you guys feel about the titles of the episodes? Did you think they helped, or did it? Because it seems like,
in a way, I thought it was trickery. Because like when they say Bry dies, usually that to me, that's like, okay, they want you to go, no. Like Bride's gonna no, but like that's also the way where they're like, haha, gotcha. Like you thought we were, gonna kill Bride. And this, they're like, we warned you.
Yeah.
We killed him.
Yeah, we killed him.
We all 3 of us still got, and my dumb ass already seen this shit, so we still got moved, even though they told us ahead of time in the last one of today's watch party.
I'm still hoping
that's impressive in a way.
Yeah,
absolutely.
It's just a sign that they really had a really solid story that they could do that. They could throw up the sign and say, this is what we're going to do. And you're ready for it. You're ready for it. And in a way that's life, right? Like we all know time expires for us all. Right.
Yeah.
And that's just a moment we all have to come to accept, even though we might not be ready. And the show kind of did that to you. Like, it's coming. We're here. We're not lying to you. It's going to happen. And it was still moving. It was still beautiful. It was still earth shattering for our characters and our Dragon Caesar. And I'm curious to see how this propels them forward. Because to me, this is always what makes like the rest, like especially when you have a team of characters, right? A team of heroes. like, how does everyone react? You know, is Geki going to be at peace with what happened because his brother saved lives and saved a particular life? Or is there going to be that side of him that's like, this is Bendora's fault, and you're going to see a bit of unhinged Geki, you know? And I always love that. I love when the character, in a way, like, you can understand why they do what they do and why they sometimes become violent in a way, because they've had enough and they're tired of playing the villain's game, to where you can't really blame them. It's kind of like what Zack Snyder talked about recently on Joe Rogan's show, with Batman killing. Like, you know, what everyone talks about, how upset they are when Zack had Batman kill, because there's, you know, the whole Batman doesn't kill. If you read comics and you know anything about Batman, he has killed in the comics. But there's still those group of fans that, like, this is what makes Batman important, is that he never breaks this moral code. And I loved that Zack kind of said, well, like, okay, let's drop the godlike mentality of Batman and see, well, what if there was no Kobayashi Maru? This is a no-win situation, and you have to make the decision to break your moral code, you know, and you have to make the kill to save lives. And I always love that struggle for a character, the character that kind of gets pushed to that breaking point, because to me, that's inspiring. When I can kind of say, like, dude, yeah, if I was Batman, I would have broken years ago and took out Joker. So to me, it's like, what's that interesting story of, like, what do we do after we have broken that point? Can he ever come back? You know, can he ever get back to the person you were before, or to a new level of realization and self-awareness of being better? You know, even though that you have kind of crossed that line, can you come back? Can you be redeemed? And I'm curious to see if they approach that with Geki and all, or maybe even the other crew who may try to be angry for him, you know, because they feel like they let him down and let his brother down by not being able to save him in time, you know. So are they going to be more radical and violent in a way? It's all the interesting questions I have that so far they've always done a great job of answering. So I'm curious to see if they approach it.
Yeah, that's interesting, Trey, because Geki's is the justice, right? He's
justice.
Yeah. So justice swings two ways, right? There's going to be interesting to see how he responds and reacts, for sure. As for the titles of these episodes, like, man, they're getting a little cocky with their title names, man. They just should have named it, like, y'all gonna cry cry's death, you know, like,
you're gonna cry.
Or, I don't think you're ready for this one.
Yeah.
That would have been a good one.
Y'all gonna cry. Yeah, no, I agree, and I with you, Trey. I'm excited to, we'll definitely see more of, like, I don't think Geki has had enough time to process it.
Not really.
Maybe, but but then again, maybe they, you know, Geki helped bring Dragon Caesar out of his hole, you know.
Maybe that's what helps him get over it. What Dragon Caesar's going through.
That's possible.
Yep.
Which is also fascinating, right? Because we've kind of seen that before, where there's times that the Guardians are wrong about their decisions, and that they have to, you know, the Zyurangers have to show them the light in a way, or remind them their truth in a way, or their responsibilities. And it's in a way, it's kind of doing that again. And I do like that a lot, because we often look at the Guardians or these divine-like creatures as kind of this moral compass, and sometimes they're wrong even. And I do like that kind of story of humanity versus, you know, divinity in a way, you know, something. Yeah.
You know your truth?
I know my truth. That's interesting.
So I got two questions for you. First one, I'm just forgetting the other question. Oh yeah, I remember now. Okay, so the first one is, isn't kind of, interesting. What did you guys feel about the first 3 episodes when we first saw Geki? Burai, and we found out his hatred. He wants to rule the world, and he wants to kill his brother because of what happened to his father in the kingdom. That was his goal. To now, his last goal was selfless, and he wanted to live with his brother, and he wanted everyone to fight with humanity. I'm getting this, like in Lord of the Rings when Boromir, he was like, we want the ring, protect Gondor. And in his last final moments, he's like, oh no, you are my king. Or before, he's like, Gondor has no king. Gondor needs no king. And then after his little redemption, it totally flipped. And then we saw the best of him shine, but it was at the end.
It's actually so funny that you like bring that particular story. One of my favorite things, like growing up, I always felt like I was a very imaginative person. Like I wanted to be a movie director one day, so I would write stories. And there was like a story that I had wrote about a character who kind of feels the weight and responsibilities of the mission that his father places upon him. It's kind of like the sins of the father, come onto the son. And kind of that struggle of the son trying to uphold his father's responsibilities and continuing them, but in a way he's not living his life. He's not going on his journey because he's so preoccupied of trying to clean up all the things that his father did wrong. And it kind of reminded me a little bit of this particular story, because it very much is his father kind of placed in his mindset that his right to rule, his power over his brother, and he kind of felt the responsibilities of upholding to that nature. And even though that wasn't his path, that wasn't his journey that he laid before him, it's what his father, or his mentor laid before him. And it wasn't his path to walk, So I think after he kind of becomes self-aware of that, he kind of then is able to lay down the bricks of who he is as a person and what he believes in. And you start to see the side of him that I think was always there with that character. So I always love that kind of that storyline where a character kind of lets go of what's holding them back in the past and then is able to move forward. And I think it was really well done for this. Yeah.
Any thoughts, Corey?
Yeah, repeat the question one more time.
Yeah, how do you feel about the first 3 episodes where we were introduced to him and his goals then, with wanting to get revenge on Geki and rule the world, to the last 3 episodes now where we saw how selfless he was?
Yeah. Obviously, amazing character development for his character. I think in some ways, I think we kind of talked about this with some of the other watch parties we've done, people do things for a reason, and it's not necessarily, like evil stuff happens, but like, what's the source of it? Like people aren't like inherently, like they're not born evil per se, but like bad things happen.
Bad situations. Yeah.
Bad situations and bad circumstances. And, that was kind of the same thing for Burai. Burai was the rightful king, and things got a little crazy, and family got separated, and he had some jealousy after that, and with the help of Bandora, he went down a path that was really bad and negative, and that affected him. And then Geki's selfless act of like, oh yeah, you're my brother, I'm still not going to kill you, really kind of changed him, which was cool to see. And then from then on, it was how proven himself to be a good brother to Geki and everything like that. So seeing how Geki does things, and then moving to, know what is coming for him and what the future holds for him, and kind of accepting it, but also wanting to live to continue to grow his relationship with his brother. But ultimately, he had to save that, little boy. Geki would have done the same thing, and really any of the Zyurangers would have done the same thing there. So it was cool to see without hesitation he was going to sacrifice himself, just like Geki wasn't going to kill him. He would rather be the one sacrificed as well. So it was kind of a cool mirroring of everything as well too. So.
And I think one thing to kind of add on to a little bit of what Corey and I are saying is his brother Geki even kind of pleads with him at the end, like, take the elixir, you know, and he wants to, Bry wants to, he wants to live, but he makes the decision to give up his life for a child, and I think that's what's, he could have taken, he could have just went with the decision that someone had made for him, that they were just going to give him the elixir, but he, makes it a point to be like, no, this is what I've chosen. I've made my peace with it. And though I want to live like this, to me, this is what is the right thing to do. And in a way that's kind of, I think, self-inspiring to our characters, our team, of that self-sacrifice. So it's just all very moving and powerful. So I think it's just important to, like, he kind of starts off his life, Barai, kind of everyone making the decisions for him of what he should do. And in the end, it's him who's truly making the decision of how he's going to go out,
I feel that's what it gave him, because the Grim Reaper creature, who's creepily hilarious, he took him to life eternal. Because in the beginning, when he was doing the destruction, I'm sure he injured and killed a lot of civilians when Dragon Caesar was like a bad guy destroying the place, and he's all laughing evilly on his arrival in the beginning. I felt like he was destined to hell. That's why he was so punished. And then we found out that he was killed. He was just on borrowed time. But I feel like his selflessness, and specifically that one, on top of all the good he did, he went to life eternal, because if he went to hell, it wouldn't be called life eternal. So that's a beautiful thing in that regard, I'm seeing, as far as, because, in this one, there is heaven and hell, because they make reference to Satan, Satan, and God.
Yeah.
And, they cross each other, and they prayed, so where Bry is, I think, is a place of good. He's resting in peace, because that's life eternal. That's beautiful. In a way, I think that's great. It's sad. I don't want to see him go, but he didn't go. He's not in hell. So, which brings me to my second question, and I have no words after that. I remember mid-season or mid-series when she summoned Satan, and we're like, whoa, where are they going from this? Because that was crazy. Looking back, how do you feel now how they handled where to go from that point, where we thought that was like crazy when they were battling the nemesis creature?
Do you want to go first, Corey, or?
No, I'll let you go, buddy.
So interestingly enough,
it was like, where can they go and top this? How do you feel now?
In a way, they did it differently than I thought. Like, because my brain at that time with Satan was like, how do you make the threat level greater than this? And so that's where I was kind of like considering, like, where do they go from here to make the problem worse? And I don't feel like the threat level has gotten worse, but what they have gotten like worse, as in, and just in terms of the situation getting harder, is the emotional aspect behind it. It's new territory now, because we've actually lost someone. And not because so much that the threat level was high, it's that time just ran out. Like there was just nothing we could do about it, and that's kind of just life. Like we all know we're coming down to that. So it was very interesting because that was the thing, right? I was like expecting, like, how do you get worse than Satan? That's the big bad right there. And I don't think we've seen any Dora monster, like meet that level of like intensity where like, oh my God, I think we're gonna lose here. Like we're all gonna get wiped out. Here though, we just got to this point of we're gonna lose a member of our team because their borrowed time is out, and now we're on the final stretch, and I think that's where it gets interesting because in a way maybe you could say Bandora feels more powerful right now because Burai usually showed up to save the day when they were getting beat up. And now that guy is gone. But at the same time, this is where I wonder, is Geki going to become more dangerous towards Bandora because he's pissed off to where she has to up her game because she's feeling threatened? She's kind of getting... I get the feeling that she's going to be backed into a corner to where she's going to have to make some, insane apocalyptic moves that are just going to go out of control. And this is where the big battle and the big threat level returns. But I haven't seen anything since the Satan episode that made me go like, holy shit, like we're in a really dangerous territory right now, other than we just now lost Burai.
I agree with that, Trey, because Satan required numerous upgrades to defeat him, and really we didn't necessarily defeat him. He ran, So
he bounced too.
Yeah, it was a few episodes arc with him, and they didn't even destroy him completely. He said he'd be back, So there's still the possibility that we see him again before the end of the season. I agree with what you said, Trey, how it's now just like the time sensitiveness of like they're destroying these guys. Like there was quite a few episodes where he come out, help them real quick, destroy them real quick, and then immediately go right back, and like, Geki was like, what is he doing? Like, what? He's there and he's gone, there and gone, there and gone, Like it was constantly back and forth until they learned that I'm leaving right after the fight, so I don't lose too much of my candlelight lifespan left. So, I don't think the villains have gone more. Nothing's being the Satan level, but the urgency of the last episode since him have been the fact that Burai is on borrowed time. So, it was more of like, come on, let's get it done, type thing. We're going to win. But it's going to be interesting because now, like Trey also said, I do think Bandora is going to step it up and crank up the notch quite a bit now that backup is no longer there for them. So it's going to be the last 8 episodes is going to be interesting to see what she throws at him.
Yeah. Well, it's also going to be interesting because, in a way, Geki like really upgraded his power level. Like,
oh yeah,
he got the armor, he got the dragon flute. Like he's in a way he's very dangerous right now because if he doesn't handle the loss of Burai well, he is definitely a force to be reckoned with for Bandora because like he's like the ultimate ranger right now. He has literally ultimate power compared to the rest of them.
Justice and power, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, because Burai was power. So yeah, justice and power. So he's twice the ranger now.
And think about that too. Justice and power. He now has, he's had power before, but now he has double the power. So is he going to be able to really beat up Bandora? So he has the power to beat Bandora, and he has the justice side of him that's going to show Bandora justice.
Well, it'll be interesting though, because as they say with justice, a little bit of power can corrupt easily. So it'll be, like you said, that to me, that's like the part where I'm like interested to see where they go with it. Like, how is Geki going to react to it? And maybe you guys are right. Maybe Dragon Caesar is the one that kind of helps him stay level-headed because he's too focused on, you know, his team and the Guardians than he is himself. But I'd be curious if they touch on that at all, you know.
Yeah, I'd be totally okay if they did, you know, like an arc where it was like the justice is, or the power is affecting him. He goes maybe too hard on Bandora and then realizes like, oh, this isn't justice. This is
punishment.
Oh gosh,
you know?
Not punishment, but like a vengeance, you know.
Vengeance, yeah, vengeance is a better way to put it. Yeah. I like that idea. It's a cool idea.
That's a dope idea, dude.
That side where, like, now, I mean, it's not even so much that, like, the power his brother gave him is corrupted, but just now that he has it, it's going to be a learning curve. You know, he's going to have to learn how to deal with it and learn how to deal with the loss and not go too far. You know?
What if this ups both their determinations? Bandora has a win of destroying a Zyuranger, and Geki is more personal determination to defeat her.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah. A lot of them feel the taste of victory or taste of defeat, so, and that makes really both sides dangerous because both sides try harder at that moment. You know, wipe them out while they're weak, and the other side is, I'm not going to stop until I get you, you know? So that's two very scary sides, you know?
Oof.
Yeah.
Oof.
Coming down, man. Coming down to the final 8.
Dang, 2 more watch parties of this. Then, fans of this show and other stuff, I'm going to be looking into how we could stream Aba Ranger, which is hailed to be your Dino Thunder, the original to that. This is hailed to be the #1 or top 5 or top 3 of Super Sentai of all time. Yeah, Corey, I'm gonna hook you up. And no, for real, this is gangster. I had to hook me up too, but this is hailed as the best one or the top 3, top 5, whatever. And I think that's a good one to follow up after this one. This one's just so epic because all us in America were introduced to Power Rangers first, which was a segue to this. You know, if you go down further down the rabbit hole, as some of us have, and you guys are now in. You guys are bona fide Super Sentai people because I feel this is the cream of the crop for Super Sentai and Power Rangers. Yeah, I love you guys. I'm glad you did this. Yeah, and so it'd be cool to see how continuing the Super Sentai saga with the best one after the most iconic one, I argue with. Because in Super Sentai, this is the #1 iconic. I don't know. I feel like this is the heart of Super Sentai in any.
Well, you always got to give credit to the original for, you know, creating the love and the fan base, because without the original, you wouldn't be here with the other different ones. So respect and credit where credit's due, you know?
Yeah, because the first Super Sentai was 1978, I think, or 76. It's around that ballpark. I have to look. I'm going off in my head without Wikipediaing it or whatever. But this was big because this was going to be the last series if it wasn't successful. I think the previous series didn't do so well. So this was the final one and did so well. And they're like, we're making an American version to continue the hype or whatever, which is good because these guys, we've had a future of Super Sentai. We have this whole saga. We have this whole lore, all these characters. This universe is so vast and big. And I feel like this is the heart and center of it all. So what I'm saying is Aba Ranger, I think, and I'm excited because I've never seen Aba Ranger. Like I said, you've probably seen the most of it because you're familiar with Dino Thunder. You actually know more than any of us. And seeing that being so highly critically acclaimed, I think would be a good one to follow up after this one, needing more.
I'm definitely curious. I don't know what the thoughts were, or like, you know, the general consensus were about Dino Thunder. I'm not sure if people thought Dino Thunder was insanely good. I mean, but then again,
Aba Ranger was. I don't know how Dino Thunder was received.
I'd be curious to see the differences between the two and the similarities, but I'll have to look that up because I'm curious just what the thoughts were from the Power Ranger fan base if Dino Thunder was well received. I would imagine so, just because
Tommy,
Tommy, and I'm not the biggest Power Rangers fan ever. I didn't watch every season, but when I heard Tommy was coming back and I heard, what they were doing with Dino Thunder, I came back and watched it. So I mean, to get someone like me back to watch Power Rangers like that, to me, I would imagine the word of mouth was pretty good about it. So,
and how many episodes do they have in Dino Thunder?
I can't recall. I don't remember it being. I don't think it's 50, but I think it's close to 30. Maybe 27. I can't remember.
Wow.
But, yeah.
So yeah, any final thoughts, gentlemen? That was a lot. Woo.
Hashtag damn it, Kojay.
Thank you, and I'm sorry, and I love you guys.
Hashtag we're gonna make you cry.
We're gonna make you cry.
I make me cry.
Welcome to the Cut Watch Party where we make the Bat Channel cry. We just need like a compilation.
Ghostbusters Afterlife did that though.
That's fair. Yeah,
that took me by surprise. That made me love it more.
We should just do, was it the Sarah McLachlan? In the arms of an angel. Just
man, there's going to be so many highlight reels of us just crying like,
I look that, hey, we got to make that happen at some point. That'd be funny.
That would be a thing for sure.
Highlight reels of watch parties. That could be a good video for
yeah.
Hey, that could be funny. But yeah, we got more in store. Last 2 episodes of Zyuranger and our third one of this co-watch party episodic series will be the beginning of Aba Ranger. And I'll work out how you all can enjoy that with us. But either way, you're going to enjoy how we enjoy it too. I love you guys for being here, for your reactions, your insightful criticism and analytics and expression and what is it? Analysis, deconstruction is so good. And I just love having you guys here. I love doing the show. I can't do this without you guys. You guys bring the magic. And like and subscribe to the Bat Channel. Like and subscribe to me too. But like and subscribe to the Bat Channel. Get them 3,000. We're almost there. And we'll see you next time. Same time, our Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Pacific. 9 p.m. Eastern, as you're doing the party over there. It looks like that you're summoning Green Ranger power behind you at that last bit.
Hell yeah. I am the new Dragon Ranger.
There you go. And yeah, we'll catch y'all next time. Much love, Zyuranger. God bless.